Curtin Radio.
Well, we're so pleased to have a Mr. Gentleman joining us in. I'll call you a gentleman, can't I, Ollie?
Thanks.
You've been acknowledged.
Yeah, thanks, Jenny.
You're more than a gentleman, you're just incredible. Mr. Olly Pickett, well, better known, of course, for his real name, which is Thomas Oliver Pickett. Brother Thomas Oliver Pickett, isn't it?
That's right, yes, Jenny.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. We've heard it so many times since you were announced, of course, Australian Senior of the Year. Gosh, that was a thrill for you.
Well, it was a huge honour. In fact, it's quite overwhelming, actually, and been absolutely wonderful for our project.
Well, it has, of course. It's an awareness. I was just saying to you a little while ago, and to Leanne, of course, that there's so much more community awareness now of helping out, I think. I'm just noticing it. You know, television programs are about it, radio talk about it more than they used to, community events. And it's such a good thing.
Yeah, we hope it is. We're trying to help as many little kids around the world to get a new life, Jenny, and the way of doing that is we keep making wheelchairs.
Well, you've certainly got that on board, haven't you? That's fantastic. It's grown so much. Just for people that don't know then, Ollie, what got you involved? What was your background as a young person and growing up and career?
Well, I'm one of four children, and we all lived in Richmond, in Melbourne, and I came over here back in the 60s, 1964 I think it was when I came here, and been here ever since. And I'm a teacher, and I've taught metalwork for years and years. And when I finished in the normal school situation, I opened a workshop up in Wangara for young people that dropped out of school for all sorts of reasons, and that was very successful. I had a welding shop up there, and it was from there that we first made the wheelchairs. Well,
things grow, don't they?
Things grow.
They
That's
do.
for
A
sure.
Small idea, you know, they often say that sort of thing. Well, thank you for doing that. And how long ago did you do the wheelchair program?
Well, I've been associated with that now since day one, and 27 years ago.
27 years ago. So, gosh, we're hearing a lot about it now, aren't we?
Yeah, we certainly are.
Just going back to the announcement of the Senior of the Year, Australian Senior of the Year, not just WA. I mean, all of a sudden you become this person on a pedestal and you're expected to go out and talk to people and explain what you've done. It's a turnaround, isn't it, for a career path?
Well,
not forever, but...
It's certainly overwhelming, really, and... the number of organisations now have asked me to come out and speak, and I'm off to Brisbane next in 2 weeks' time, and then up to Darwin. I've been to Melbourne already, spoken to big groups over there, and it's certainly a real honour to be the Senior Australian of the Year, that's for sure.
Well, the inspiration is from you, and you're spreading the word. When you speak to people all around Australia like this, which is not ending, it's ongoing, are they inspired to take up something similar to this, or is it going to be a nationwide project, what you do?
Well, you would hope so.
Yeah.
But it's not an easy thing to do. We're the only ones in the world, you know, that are making this wheelchair on the World Health Guidelines. Whereas the children grow, the chair grows with them. So the groups in Canada and Germany, France, America, Switzerland and Norway, they all pulled out. So as like a 4-year-old child right through to the age of 16 can fit in this chair.
Is that right?
Yeah, the World Health Organisation wants a standard chair to go into a developing country. It was going to last a long time
for the one person.
For the one person, yeah.
That does make a lot of sense. How do you manage to do that?
Well, we closed the workshop going back in 2007 for about 6 weeks, and 8 of us got together and we followed the guidelines that World Health put down, and then we got them to East Timor and to 10 of East Timor and 10 of the Solomon Islands, where they're having a symposium of World Health people to do with children's health, and one of them was wheelchairs. Just got them there in time, actually. And they said, look, you followed all the guidelines, so congratulations. And they sent back a certificate to say congratulations.
Is it a wheelchair that is adjustable?
It's all adjustable.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
As the children grow, the chair grows with them.
Now, the countries that you've got chairs going into Jordan at the moment as well. I mean, these awful countries, these things that are happening to children, to parents, their homes, their businesses, everything like that. I mean, the situation geographically would be difficult for chairs to ride smoothly in most places.
Yeah, well, that was the whole idea of World Health putting out these guidelines. They wanted the chair to last, if you know what I mean, on rough roads and difficult conditions in these developing countries. They go out to villages, you know, way out from the main towns in these developing countries, and that's where they finish up, most of them.
You have contacts in these countries, do you, that then distribute?
Yeah, we've got contacts all over the world.
Yeah.
We've got 4 occupational therapists and 2 physios who've been all over the world explaining to people how to fit the kids up properly to the wheelchairs.
That's huge,
far away as Mongolia, right through African countries, up through the Pacific Islands and into places like Cambodia and Vietnam, Laos,
the need
Bali.
The need doesn't lessen, does it?
No, there's hundreds of thousands of kids in the world need a wheelchair.
What is the main reason for them not being able to walk?
All sorts of reasons. There's a lot of landmines in these countries. Children are born with they're not born. They're born normal, but they get cerebral palsy, for example. As I found out in Vanuatu when I was there, that malaria can develop into little kids into cerebral palsy,
really?
And then they can't walk.
Yeah, of course.
And so a lot of our wheelchairs go to children with cerebral palsy.
And I would think, excuse me, I shouldn't be assuming, but if they don't have a decent diet, that would affect their bone growth.
Oh, yeah,
it?
for sure. Yeah. There's lots of things cause the children who can't walk, you know.
The stories that come back to you, they must be heartrending to know that you're changing their life.
Oh, well, it is. I mean, the kids are now in a wheelchair, they get to school, they get out and play with their friends, and instead of sitting or lying in a hut. In fact, we just sent a container of the wheelchairs to Gaza, into Jordan actually, because it's very hard to even get food into Gaza, let alone wheelchairs. But we got an urgent call from the Australian Palestinian Association to see if we can get wheelchairs into there, because there's so many more children there have amputations than anywhere else in the world. And so on August the 15th is the estimated time when it's going to arrive in Jordan, and from there the wheelchairs will be distributed back to Gaza.
They will get in there though, will they?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, amazing enough, our Governor-General, who I've met now 3 times, and she's really behind our wheelchair project. The Governor-General, Sam Mostyn, a lovely lady. Anyway, she's going to keep an eye on it all, and through the Australian Ambassador in Jordan, I'm going to make sure he keeps an eye on that container.
Oh, that is wonderful. You just gave out, correct me if I'm wrong, it's probably gone up since then, the 60,000th, excuse my lisp, I've got a new crown, I've got a lisp with it now, a 60,000th recipient in Bali, is that right?
No, there's 64,000 wheelchairs have gone away through 81 countries around the world.
But this young man, Kitu?
Okay, yeah.
He's the last one to get one?
That's right. He got our 60,000 wheelchairs.
That's what I thought.
That's right, yeah. That was in Bali.
It's my lisp, you can't understand.
Quite an occasion. I sent down a video about that.
Oh, I think I did read about him actually, that he was always carried to school by his dad on his back.
Yeah. And, but now he can go in the wheelchair.
Oh my gosh, the look on their face when they get that freedom.
That is, it's
and for the parents
quite
to feel so comfortable that they're able to do that. So what more are you going to do, Ollie? I mean, you've just about done it all.
Yeah, well, another thing while I'm here, it's been absolutely wonderful from the Curtin Radio listeners that they've donated enough for 138 wheelchairs.
Oh, really?
Can you believe that?
Oh, we love them.
Isn't that fantastic?
That is fabulous.
So there's 138 little kids now who are off the ground and able to get to school and get out and play with their friends.
Do you know, I heard the ads that you recorded some time ago, and I was very impressed with them. Number one, the talent was pretty good. And secondly, the price of the donation for a chair was reasonable for people.
Well, it is really. I mean, we've got 252 retired people in our workshop. Average age of about 74. And we're making a wheelchair then for $275.
Brilliant.
But aluminium's now gone up and other things have gone up. So it's come up to $300 now.
Okay.
But in the last couple of weeks. And but even that's pretty good, really. I mean, it's a chair that going to last a long, long time and can be adjusted.
How can people donate if they're listening now? And they've probably learned a lot more about this from being your award going to you and people talking about it a lot more. How can they donate?
They can donate by looking at our website, which is wheelchairsforkids.org.
.org, yeah.
Yep. And they'll find on there all the different platforms you can donate, how to donate. And so we're so grateful for the wonderful contribution that the Curtin Radio listeners have made to our Wheelchairs for Kids project.
They're very generous, they are. So if you can remember going way back when it first started, I mean, how many people working in the workshop then, do you remember?
Oh, we would have had about six volunteers.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you round them up? Oh, you were
just
a
word
metal
of mouth.
worker anyway. Yeah.
Well, it's word of mouth, and more people came. So, and that's why I couldn't work with the young people anymore who had dropped out of school because I had so many volunteers wanting to come and do the wheelchairs. So
that's great.
So I passed up that after 40 years teaching, or 44 it was.
Well, this has added to your expertise, I suppose, and what you've organised.
Yeah.
What about the materials that you use for the wheelchairs?
Yeah, everything's brand new. I mean, we get their
so that's
all
where the
our
donations
aluminium
go to
locally, and
oh, do you?
Yeah, and
how long does it take to put one together?
Oh, that's hard to say because we've got a production line through our big factory, and which is wonderful too because we've got this all under one roof now. We had 4 factory units before that, about a kilometre away. So we got one, and then we got the next one and 2 over the other side of the drive. And a friend of mine in Melbourne, Bill Gibbons, and his wife Iolanda, they had a trucking company, and he said, Ollie, if I send over $2 million over a 15-year loan, would Rotary be able to pay that off, And I said, well, I asked them, and Rotary said they could. But 18 months later, Bill and Eileen Doyle in Katherine, Northern Territory picked up one of our newsletters which said we had this mortgage, and they just sold a cattle station. They've still got another one. And they said, what a wonderful project this, and they sent down $2 million and paid it off. Can you believe that? Yeah, amazing.
You've got appeal, I tell you. Robert Redford, he's got nothing compared to you, I tell you.
That's an amazing story, isn't it?
It is a wonderful story. And like I said, I don't know, we're talking about these things a lot more often now. Bicycles for humanity, wheelchairs for kids.
Yeah, I know, they're wonderful.
Current Affair did something about bikes getting done up recently for children, for school kids that didn't have the money to go to school to get a bike.
I know, it's marvellous.
It's fantastic. There's more, but the world... You must look at the world like we all do, I suppose, and think, is there a chance we're going to get back to caring about each other?
Yeah.
It's a horrible situation, isn't it?
There's so much need in the world. That's the problem.
Is, yeah. Well, the fighting, anger, territorial...
No, I don't think we'll ever learn.
I don't think we've ever learned from wars that have been going since time began. I won't get on that. That's my awful topic I'd talk about.
That's right.
Okay, so apart from donations, which you do need to buy materials for the wheelchairs, change children's lives all around the world, is there anything else that the public can do? Do you need more volunteers?
Well, we don't actually need any more volunteers, but if anyone likes to volunteer, come and see me. We're up in number 10 Buckingham Drive in Wangara.
Yeah.
But I want to put a shout out to the wonderful ladies that have made all the rugs and the toys, and we send with every chair.
Oh, do you? I didn't know that.
We send a little bear and a little toy and a rug with every chair for the children, and we send one for the family as well. And also the wonderful ladies do all the sewing out in the community for all the covers, and without them, I don't know what we'd do. They're absolutely amazing people.
Have you had personal contacts or comments from families that have received the chairs for their family?
Oh yes, yeah. We get feedback all the time from the countries you send them to with videos, photos, and a review when they get there and so on. And so it's not easy sometimes to get feedback from these developing countries because of breakdown in communications, etc. But we've got the contact with all those countries around the world, and eventually we do get to them all, and they get back to us.
Congratulations again. To have an honour like that, to be acknowledged Australia-wide, that's fantastic, isn't it?
It is. It's an amazing honour. In fact, I'm still overwhelmed about it all, to tell you the truth. And but anyway, it's been wonderful for our project. And,
of course it has.
Yeah, so it's
do you get to sign autographs?
A huge honour.
Do you sign autographs?
I haven't done any yet, Jenny.
You never know.
One never knows.
Might put a guitar into your hand next time.
Right. Yeah.
Lovely. I hope we catch up soon, and Leanne will organise it, won't she, Leanne? Yeah. Absolutely, to come and keep us up to date with what's going on. Is that okay?
Thank you very much, Jenny. I really appreciate it.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you.